Alright, I want to drop some quick thoughts. Whew. It's a little rainy and cold out there right now, but I just flew the... Let me grab it. Alright, so I just finished a flight. I'm in the car because it's raining and it's cold. The other boys are flying right now. But I just flew the DJI HD system with TrueRC's new directional HD antennas right here. First flight was a test flight. I believe the little signpost thing that I flew out to is about 2.5 kilometers away, and I had full signal all the way out there, which is pretty impressive, especially since I was flying 5-6 feet off the ground for most of the flight. Second flight, I took this guy. The antennas aren't really anything special. They're just like zip tied in the back. These are TrueRC singularities. I flew this out the other direction to under the highway, which on analog you get full static under there. I got pixelation and a little latency increase, but you know, totally flyable. Flew under the highway. Then up halfway up the mountain on the other side. I mostly came back just because I got a big old raindrop on my lens and you know, battery. It just wasn't worth pushing further. And you know, that was using the DJI controller too. So I'm actually super impressed with the long range ability so far. Sure, it's not long range. There's going to be plenty of elitist people out there who are going to say, oh, it's not long range until you're a billion miles away. But to me, long range is about pushing your gear as far as it will allow. You can long range a tiny whoop 2 blocks away. That's long ranging. It's really about pushing the limits of the equipment that you're using. And I don't think I got really near the limits, honestly. It flew, and I had HD. I had like crystal clear HD footage all the way out. I'm still a little mind blown over here. Yeah, I just wanted to share my excitement. I'll overlay the videos and I'll leave them at the end of this video so you guys can watch the full flights. Nothing special, just cruising. I'm mostly still testing. I think looking at the bitrate on the side where it says 25.4, and that's kind of like link quality almost. Where if you see it start to drop, that means you're losing some packets, you're losing some bitrate, it means it's time to turn around. Similar to the link quality on the Crossfire, right? We're looking at 100. Once it starts dropping down to 80, 70, that means, hey, you're losing some packets, you should turn around. I read the bit rate on the DJI goggles very similarly. So yeah, I think that's really awesome. That's a great first test flight. As you can see, it's raining, so it wasn't the best conditions to be flying, but I'm super stoked. That was actually better than expected. So if you're looking to upgrade your antennas, check out TrueRC. He's got some great antennas. And yeah, don't be afraid to push the limits. And of course, you know, you always have to keep in mind there's telltale signs of losing signal. So there's, of course, the RSSI bars on the bottom left. There's only 3 bars, so it really doesn't tell you much. And then there's the bit rate, I think, is your best indicator. Your bit rate and your latency milliseconds. Those are your really best indicator of if you're going to lose signal or not. As well as in focus mode, you know, the outside of the screen kind of goes pixely before the inside. So if outside's going pixely, you see your latency and your bit rate dropping, that means, hey, you're probably around the limit. I didn't find that limit yet at 2.5 kilometers, so you know, I'm gonna keep pushing the system and see how far I can go. Thanks for watching, guys.